Libra, this is your reading for a romance reading for August 2021, and I'm using the Everyday Enchantment Tarot and also the Super Lunaris. If you would like to see all the cards, then have a look at the review, and I hope you do, and I hope you enjoy it, because I did put out a poll there. Would you like to see more reviews on books or on decks? And that was decks, so there are new ones out there, and those are these cards and also the Akastic Tarot. I hope you will enjoy it. This one is coming out, so I'll start off with that one. That is the Four of Pentacles. Let's see what else is coming out for you. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Swords, and let's have a look. Ten of Blades, and we have the Knight of Blades, the Knight of Swords. Okay, wow. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Coins. Well, I've got to move the computer a little bit, so just bear with me, please. And sorry if you hear drilling or sanding, because they are giving the apartment and the apartment upstairs a facelift. Okay, and this one is the Ace of Cups, so you've got the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Cups. Okay, I hope you can see them. Now for the other deck, let's have a look. This should make it more accessible. Okay, there you go. And the Super Lunaris. This deck really shovels well. It's a pleasure to shovel it. That's the first card, the Three of Swords, and that has come out already twice, I believe, twice or three times. So you're not the only one, don't worry. If you have split up with somebody, that's usually what it means, or a third party. Then you have the Six of Cups. They might be coming back, but do you want them back? That is the question. Okay, you've got the Three of Coins, recognition. The High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Play your cards close to your chest. This one's come out. And the Devil. Oh my gosh. Well, as the rule goes, my own rule, and I think that's for most readers like that, the cards that come out have to be used. You can't throw that out. Okay. So let's get into the reading. Before I do, thank you very much for your likes and shares and subscriptions. Please keep on doing it. And remember, there's a sale on until the 31st of July. 10% off all readings. So I hope you go for it. There's also a new reading available, and that's really like a membership. That is to have your own video every month like this. So have a look under services on the website, and then you will see all the explanations and details. I've put some readings down, the general readings and the romance reading, in the description box. You'll find all the details there. Would you like to donate to the channel? Then it's greatly accepted, and with gratitude and thanks. Now, the card you come in with for the all over energy is the Ace of Cups. So your cup is running over. So don't worry. The cards might look bad, but it doesn't have to be bad. That's what I learned last week with the Leo. I was using the Lenormand, and they had the mice, they had the tower, they had the cross. And I thought, oh no, and I like I said, I have to stick with the cards that come out. I don't change it to accommodate. You get what you get, and it's my interpretation, of course, as well. It's not just the negative cards, but the negative cards can turn out to be positive. Wow. And I've been doing this for more than 45 years, believe you me. And I do read reversals as well, but they never seem to pop up, not very often. But your cup is running over. If you're not hooked up, then you could be meeting a Cancer, Scorpio or a Pisces. This also means you might be more sensitive with new moons and full moons. Okay, we've just had the new moon and we're going into the full moon. I think it's on the 23rd of or 24th of August. I'll have to check that one out. I'm getting muddled up with July. We've just had the full moon on the 24th in July. It was the buck moon. Okay, right, so you might have been more sensitive around that time, a day before, 2 days before, or 2 days afterwards. And we're on the 26th. I'm taping this on the 26th, so you could still be highly sensitive or intuitive or psychic. You might be feeling things before they're happening, and that could also be so with a water sign that you are hooked up with or that you might be meeting. There could be a prominent water sign now around you and you don't know it yet, but they might fancy you. They might offer you an invitation to passion, sensuality, sexuality, love, nurturing, caring. Nice one. But remember, you've got the devil underneath that, and that's the overall energy. That could be you, that could be anybody. Somebody might be suffering with drinking too much, because we've got a water card, so it could be drinking, consumption of liquids that are not good for you, and that might be addicted to it or have a bad habit to it. Okay, now to me the devil is also a manipulator or a bossy person, so you could be stuck with a bossy person. Break free, because you can see the chains here or strings, and he's pulling the strings. So break free. Your arms are loose. In the traditional tarot, you see a man and a woman tied around the waist or the neck, and their hands are free. So break free from a manipulator or from a bossy person or a person with bad habits. This doesn't have to be drink alone or drugs or whatever. It can be arriving late on a date always, or always having an excuse, or it can be using you as their backbone, somebody that uses you to make decisions, to get things done, to be creative, on places to go on holiday, things like that. You're the one in the relationship that always seems to do the most. Okay, so don't let anybody push your buttons. And a relationship should be in balance, give and take. You also have the Ace of Coins. That means a new job, something that's tangible, durable, and for long term. This could also be a new beginning in a new home. You could be moving in with somebody, or somebody could be moving in with you. That could also be the thing that they're using you for, as cheap housing. So be careful that the relationship is built on proper foundations for long term, so that it can last long term and that has tangibility. Okay, you have the High Priestess. Now she looks like a grandmother, but this doesn't have to be a grandmother. There could be somebody, could be a mother-in-law, it could be a granny or a mother-in-law, or even your mother, a mother figure that is interfering. That is the devil interfering in your relationship, being the fifth wheel on the wagon. Right, So be careful. You want your relationship to sustain this matriarch's activities, okay? And don't get hooked up and to get married because you have got a bossy parent or grandparent. Just set your boundaries and show them your boundaries and say to here and no further. My relationship is between me and my partner. You will get the recognition though. Even though it is family, they do mean it in good stead, and because they love you and they don't want to lose you, they want to protect you. So listen and think about it. And that's why I always say from time to time you have to meditate, contemplate and evaluate before you take the next step. But if you take this step, moving in with somebody or buying a house, it's not a packet of sugar that you buy in the supermarket. Remember that. Okay. Now, all is well. The High Priestess means play your cards close to your chest. Don't tell everybody what you are doing or what you are hoping. Don't share yet. Okay. Now also listen to your intuition. That is what it means. Okay. So listen to your intuition. Especially around the moon, the full moon and new moon. You might be a psychic already, and you might be not aware of that, and that's why you might be dabbling in the psyche side of or spiritual side of life. You've also got looks like an 11, the door, the divine number for the doorway, and the divine and the angels are giving you a spiritual doorway to step through to a new beginning. You also have the Knight of Blades. That's the Knight of Swords. That could be a Gemini, that could be a Libra, and that could be an Aquarius. So again, you have 3 elements. All 3 of those elements are around you or could be coming in. This, you could have recognition. Somebody has an eye for you. Perhaps it's also time to go to the hairdresser and beautify yourself so that you are being seen. If you're not hooked up, you could be meeting somebody. Okay. They've got an eye on you. They see how pretty you are. She looks really sad. That could be because of the devil related. Okay. She wants to be beautiful, and this could be a simple argument from a parent. Don't cut your hair, you look beautiful. But you have to keep up with your care for yourself. Look, don't be unhappy, don't be bossed about. Okay. It is good to take care of yourself, because then you learn first yourself. You take care of yourself, you love yourself, then you can take care of another. Now, 3 is, to me, is also the Holy Trinity, and it's lying next to the angelic. So definitely the angels and the divine is with you, protecting you. Now, somebody could be stabbing you in the back. If it hasn't happened yet, then somebody could be stabbing you, or you feel that you are stabbed in the back, and that could be the devil. The devil is mischievous, and they will hurt you. If they abuse you or use you, they hurt you. That could be the stabbing in the back. So be careful. Again, here you see a camera, so everybody else is seeing it. Perhaps this could be a third person outside the relationship, seeing that you are being hurt and you are not conscious of it. That could be the news. It could also be official news. Official news that's coming to you could be that you have a love offer. Somebody could be coming back from the past. That could also be this backstabber. That could be an ex from you, and trying to get back into your world. But you know what they were, so you don't want to go back there. It's finished, it's cut off. This is the Ten of Swords. You don't want anything to do with them anymore. But you do remember the good times, but don't forget the bad times. And I think you've forgotten perhaps about the bad times, and you've let it go because you've moved on. But now you are scared of this person that is could be coming back into your life, and you're back in isolation. Or perhaps you find yourself in a same drama. Didn't you learn from the first time? Now we've got the Three of Swords, and I'm talking about 3 here. So you've got 2 3s, so watch out for the number 3 3, okay? And also 1 1. You've got double numbers, okay? You've got the 3 of Swords, so there could be somebody, a third party, that is trying to drive a wedge in your relationship. That's the 10 of Swords, so that's the backstabber. So be careful of somebody trying to wedge in a piece of a wood or something to come between you and your loved one. Remember, 3 is a crowd, and there's been several readings that have had the same scenario. But if you handle it correctly, and if you've experienced it before, then come out, rise above it, and take on that person and tell them what you think of them. If they don't stop bugging you and pestering you and your partner, if you're hooked up, then you will take legal action, okay? Because that is what you had to do most probably in the past if you've experienced it. For those that are over 18 and from 18 that are just beginning with their relationships, learn. Come out and rise above it. Don't lose your heart to somebody and let them pull your heartstrings, okay? Sever the heartstrings. And I know I shouldn't say that because I'm not the one that has to make that decision, but come out. Don't hide, don't isolate, don't shut yourself off, okay? I know this is a love reading, and this is the Four of Pentacles, and that means don't spend too much money. That's also a warning to tighten up the purse strings, okay? Okay. Save something for a rainy day. But it also, in the standard Rider-Waite's tarot, it's the coin that is on top of his head, in front of his chest, his heart and his solar plex, and 2 under his feet, so his energy is shut off, okay? So you have to open your heart, you have to open your mind, you have to open your solar plex and enjoy things. You've got the black and white, the joy and hate or depression. So don't get depressed, come out of it, get seen, you've got the recognition, so there's many more fish in the sea. Don't worry about it. You won't stay alone very long, especially if you look after yourself, okay? That could be pamper yourself so that you can come out and be seen and start building again, okay? And don't compare somebody from the past. This is the Six of Cups. Somebody could be coming back from the past and giving you a gift, but if it's the devil, don't accept it. Don't let them in. It's lying also underneath the 10 of Swords, okay? Learn. Now, I've been shaking the Akastic, and you've got the King of Keys, okay? You do have the Knights, okay? The King of Keys. Let's have a look. The King of Keys rides a splendid horse towards a great castle in the distance. He's happy and at ease as he travels home. This is an entrepreneurial man. An entrepreneurial man is it's like the King of Pentacles. He works, he invests, he's an entrepreneur, okay? With civil or commercial authority, he is confident, astute, and perhaps overly focused on his work and career. Though he can be very thoughtful and helpful to you in business or financial matters, he is often more goal-orientated than people-orientated. Keep this in mind if this man turns out to be love interest for you or another. Whether the King of Keys represents you or another, be on the lookout for major promotion and heightening of income. Okay. A furthering of career achievements. Careers in finance, real estate and business are typical for the King of Keys, but management in any industry can be forthcoming. This may also be a good time for self-employment and business expansion for you or a man in your life. Well, that would be the King of Pentacles. Okay. And here you see building. So you could be building, there could be more money coming in. The loan that you applied for could be coming in to build this house. But you have to have the balance, okay? So take note of that. Okay, so Libra, that could be you as well, because Libras are known to be handy with money, and they always want to balance, and it's like they want to make sure that the balance is always there, and also security. Okay, and then you will move. Okay, so this could be the Libra. Okay, this could be yourself. So make sure that you do make time for family and friends. Being on your own is no fun. Okay, and don't shut out, only shut the third parties out, people that interfere. Okay, get rid of that fifth wheel on the wagon. 3 is a crowd. Okay, cliches, I know, but there's always truth in the cliches. So I hope you have enjoyed this reading. You've got the food for thought and you've got the warnings. Now you remember, you hold the key. So if you want to let this person in that could have been somebody that stabbed you in the back in the past, then it's up to you. But remember, be careful. This king would definitely do the research, find out if they've changed or whatever. He doesn't believe people just because their eyes are colored blue. Okay, it's running riot in my ears. I've got itchy ears, so you will get very important news, most probably official news. Take care and love you. Ciao ciao. Enjoy the month.